invite some people. We'll invite some people. See what some people say. Are you seeing me glasses on?
Yeah, she got me glasses on before.
Oh, yeah. Alright. We got some people. Let me invite some people in. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Let me invite some people in. I'm gonna invite Yoshi. I want Yoshi to come do, you know, a video with me because he's funny. Shit. Let me see. I'm just looking down my friend list, inviting some people. Okay. I'm trying to wait till everybody join in. Shit's about to get real. Shit's about to get real, y'all. Okay. Hey, Corey, invite some people. Just, yeah. Okay. I got, alright. Corey, you need to turn down your video, please. Yeah. Alright. So let me fix my camera. Alright. Maybe I should set it on my computer. Let me see. Alright. Shit. Alright. That's good enough. Let me go up here. Okay. That's what a. Alright. Alright. It's better. So, I want to ask some people, have y'all even watched the Nature Boy video? We have a video about Nature Boy saying some stuff. So we definitely want to show y'all that video, but we want to talk about other things about pedophilia in the conscious community, and we're going to relate it to, you know, the black church in the black community and stuff like that. We're going to talk about African Bambaataa. We're going to talk about Eddie Long and stuff like that. And we're going to, you know, we're going to talk about pedophilia in the black community. So, first I want to talk about people be talking about, oh, you keep making videos, you hate young people. No, I don't hate Nature Boy. I just make videos because that shit is funny. Like the whole incident with him down in Costa Rica and with the crackers, that shit is funny. He brought all that shit on himself because he didn't want to do no paperwork. Yeah, so if y'all didn't see my last videos, watch my last videos, you know. So, Corey. Alright, let me bring her. Okay. So, Corey, do you want to say anything?
All I'm going to say is that we actually going to have multiple parts to this. We're going to do, today's talk a little overview, you know what I'm saying? But next week, or later on in the week, we're going to go deeper into pedophilia as far as the cult and the spiritual side of it. We just have to gather up some more information. We're going to share that with you. But right now, just give you a little overview, a little bit of a, you know, kind of a, just a basic understanding of it. And that's pretty much it. Okay.
So this is going to be part one. We're just doing a basic thing about, I told you about pedophilia in the black community. We're going to talk about sex rituals and stuff like that. And we're going to make more videos, get more deeper. But this video is not just about Nature Boy. about Nature Boy. Like, we just gonna show y'all the videos and stuff like that. But I just don't understand how conscious people, you know, conscious people that follow him didn't see this video. Like, the video we have is like a 2-hour-long video. It's like, and like, how many seconds into the video, Corey?
It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes of the video, and he started talking about stuff that he did to his son and all this stuff. I'm just gonna say it. Like, he's talking about pretty much saying that, you know, he let his son play with his dick while he's fucking his baby mama in the bed. I like, what? And y'all didn't see this? And y'all follow him, all these conscious, you know, people follow him and stuff. Like, y'all didn't see this? Like, the shit that he said is crazy. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I gotta let y'all, you know, see the video. Cause I want to roast him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, first when I saw, you know, talking to Corey about making this video, I wanted to roast him, but I'm like, I'm gonna switch it up this time. We're not gonna roast him. We're just gonna get deep into, you know, pedophilia in a conscious community, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, Corey, you can start it off. Let's get the show started. We got enough viewers, you know, so let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. Corey.
Yeah, what's good?
Go ahead, start it off.
Want me to start it off?
Yeah, I want you to start it off.
Okay. Well, we just gonna go. You know, we're just gonna talk about the basics of pedophilia and what pedophilia means and everything like that. And we typed up some stuff. You know, we got a little outline what we talk about because we do these shows. We want to make sure we have everything good. You have that document, right?
Yeah.
Read that. Read it to him.
All right. Okay. All right. Where is it? Hold on. I'm bringing it up. Give me a second. But okay. Okay, I'm bringing it up, y'all. Give me a minute. All right. What is that? Because I gotta look through my email for this. So, Corey, I'm thinking about doing different. I'm thinking about like, just let's show the video. Just let's show the video.
So the video we're talking about?
Let's just show the people what they came here for.
Okay, let's do that. Because, go for it.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. And then, because like the stuff that we're gonna talk about pedophilia relates to Nature Boy.
And we did hesitate, but since we're doing it for a good cause, we're not doing it to be, you know, to cause anybody any type of pain, because this is something that he revealed himself in his own video. It's not something that we found out, but at the same time, we want to make sure that, you know, this is a problem, and the brother we're referring to, we hope that he gets some healing done, but we have to check things. Nobody has checked them yet. At least I have nobody seen him. At least I haven't seen anybody check him on it. So we need to check it.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
I just think the people who following Nature Boy should know this. Like, it's not no, you know, laughing matter. Like, the stuff that he say that's crazy, and it hits home for me just because I've been molested when I was younger, you know, twice. Well, we're definitely gonna get into this video. So, Cora.
Yeah.
Right. You sent me the link, right?
The link to the video?
Yeah. Well, I just pulled it up on YouTube. Give me a second. What's it do? And what's the name of the video again, Corey?
Yes, I think it's called matter of fact, let me go ahead and make it easier for you. I'm gonna link it to your page, and hold on 1 second.
I know it's like black woman, white supremacy, like #1 weapon, I think. Let me type that in and see. Pull up this video.
And to additionally say, I guess people.
Oh, I found it. Is it this? Is the Oh no, I think that's a different one.
Okay.
Just link it to my page.
Let me see. Yeah, link it to him. But we're gonna reach out to Nature Boy for this video.
Or just put the whole video in the comment section so everybody can see what we're talking about. Just link the video in the comment section.
Give me 1 second, please.
All right, so we got to link the video.
My computer. It's gonna get acting weird. Hold on a second. I have to move.
Well, my problem is just that I don't like, how the Black community in general sweep pedophilia under the rug, and when like children do come out and people do come out and say this help that happens to them, people don't believe it. And because you're got a big platform or famous or whatever, they pretty much try to cover it up or say, oh, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly. Can you check your inbox on Facebook still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna link it to your inbox.
Yes, put it. Huh?
To your inbox, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, and go to the 30-minute mark.
All right.
But once again, people might say, okay, why are you doing this? Why are you making a video, about this guy and all this?
But like I said, same time, it's just not about Nature Boy. It's just, I feel like conscious people just following anybody, and they not really doing their research or taking time to find out who they really following. But like I said, we're gonna discuss more than just Nature Boy. There's definitely a big issue in Black community that I want to address.
Yeah, do me a favor, go inside your inbox and click on that video, please, and just go to the 30-minute mark. Start the 30-minute mark, and just show the audience who is watching the video, and we can guys start from there.
Okay, so we about to start. We about to show y'all the video. Hold on, because it's buffering now. Okay, so now let me take it back because I'm a little bit early.
Yeah, the 30-minute mark.
Okay. So now let me switch my camera, Corey. You looking? I just want to make sure the people could see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Look on the Facebook Live. Make sure everybody can see the camera.
No doubt. Okay.
Can they see is the camera good? Because I got it face the laptop. Okay.
That's a conversation for another day. I'm not going to talk about that now.
Okay. I'll probably just go into my I'm on my Ronnie Dorn profile, because like I told y'all before, Nature Boy blocked me because of comments I made when he was saying that telling Black people to go to Africa. Let's see. Okay, let me see. All right, okay. You can't even see it, Corey. It's not even that good view. I see the camera.
I can see like the upper side of it, but not the entire video.
Okay. What about putting it right here? Let me see. I'm trying to get this camera straight.
Hold on. I tell you when to stop.
It's better.
Okay. What about putting it right here? I can see the top. Like it's kind of like I can see most of it.
Bring it down. Bring the camera down a little bit.
It's better.
All right.
But mine's lagging a little bit. Mine's lagging.
Oh, I see.
I'm watching live right now.
I just messed it up. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, see.
Can I see where the camera is at?
That's perfect. It's perfect right now.
Okay, that's good enough. I'm just leave it like that. Let's go. So I'm about to start the video off at the 30-minute mark. I want everybody to follow it.
One tree in the street. I say, son, look at the tree. Say hi. He say, Daddy, look, there's another tree. And we not even in their world. We walking through the concrete jungle.
Hold on. We turn up the volume. What the? Okay. I'm about to play the.
Noticing all the fucking trees.
So you ain't even see it that way.
I want to make my son see real life. She want him to see the fake life because she benefit from white supremacy. And I left my kid.
Corey, I don't even see the video.
That's fine.
Okay, because the people.
I see it. We see it. That's good. That's good.
Fuck nature, boy. He left his kids.
We see it.
But why you don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids around me, other people, kids around me? Because the way I am. See, me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little son about nature, boy. See, me, I'm a real human. See, my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding, I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen. I say, yeah, look, you got one too. And he laughing. And the moment is over. It's pure. And if I do that with somebody else's kids, and you see how people turned on me over here? You see how people turn on me? Bro, I'm real human, bro. Yeah, that's real. That's how I'm with my son. My son try to be, oh, daddy, don't cover up nothing, son. We naked in front of each other. We not naked. It's our clothes. Fuck is you talking about? My son play with my peep. He like, I say, yeah, you got one too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mama right in front of them. Like a real man. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. I walk around naked. That's how I am, bro. I don't want kids to be ashamed of what we do. We shouldn't be ashamed to make love. Sex shouldn't be something that we're ashamed of. It's a part of life. I was basically talking about, you know, me being a man and why I don't have kids here, man. Because I embrace my kids. I embrace, and if your kids come here, I'm gonna treat them like my kids. And if and y'all seen, I'm gonna let the room be here. Y'all seen what people did to me. People came to me in my life. I've attracted some fuck people to me, man. They done came in here, said that they love me, and turned their back on me. There's people like me that get fucked over. So I'd rather it just be my kids here than having other people's kids here, because that leaves an avenue for people, an easy avenue for someone to say, I touched their daughter or I touched their son or some fuck shit and get me fucked up, because I'm not changing the way I am because your kids come around. I think I am a child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm pure in my mind and children are pure. I like to embrace the kids. Like, come here, I like to fuck with their psyche. I like to, you know, when I'm a proud father. I'm a proud father. You understand? So I would never let people set me up in that kind of way. I would never let them get me in that kind of way. So my point of saying is this, is that at the end of the day, my child's mother was reaping the benefits of black supremacy as well as white people are reaching. Y'all want to ask him now? Mario? Claves. Okay. Okay. So it's important that we start holding and seeing the trick of what's going on in society that I'm trying to make the people. You know what I'm saying? Black women are benefiting off this motherfucking woman rights shit.
All right. Okay. Bring the camera back now. Let me bring the camera back now. So y'all seen the footage of what I was talking about, right? So my question is, how come his followers and people in his group, Yaya, Key, all of them, don't know nothing about this, yet they following him? So yeah, I want to know y'all comments too. You know, y'all just seen the video. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it, and tell me, is Nature Boy a pedophile after saying that he let his son play with his penis and making love? Brother, Lord. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anita Reed said, hell yeah. Barry King said, shameful. And she said, that's the fool you find at the playground, and the white van and his woman is just fucked in the head as he is. Why is he doing a video? Rashid calling me. Tell Rashid if he want to do it. Text Corey, inbox Rashid, and tell him if he want to join the video. Let me know so I can add him to the video. Because he want to do a video call right now, and I'm in the middle of doing a YouTube. But man, like what he said, I'm like, really? And then that's why I say Nature Boy is a pedophile, because what I've researched and what me and Corey research with what describes a pedophile, that's what his Nature Boy is. Like how they say a pedophile pretty much see it as educating their child, doing it for the good of the child. And he talking about that his child is is ashamed of their body and whatever. And talking about he don't want his child to be like that, and he want to keep it raw in front of his child, keep their mind pure. How letting them see you fuck their mother in front of you is keeping the child pure?
No excuse for that. No excuse for that whatsoever.
Like, I don't know, like when I think about the situation, you take me back to the, Bible, Adam and Eve type story, when they ate the forbidden fruit of knowledge, and God wanted to keep them, pure or whatever type shit, and they found out they naked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of, huh?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just reading the comments. I'm reading the comments. It's funny. But to me, it's funny just because so many conscious people follow him. That's what make it funny. But like I said before, it hit home to me. I'm a victim of, you know, being molested. So it hits, you know, like I said, it hits home for me. It's not really a funny matter, but the whole thing's just mind blowing that conscious people follow him. Like, you have to be careful about who you follow, and, you know, and question these people that you follow. Like, the conscious community is no different from the black church and the black community. Like, you have people like Eddie Long, how he did a settlement with those boys that he raped and molested when they was teenagers. And then you still have the black church, you know, black people behind these people. And I'm surprised when Eddie Long actually died, and like, if you actually seen his funeral service, how many black people there supporting him. Like, then he just raped and molested boys and did a settlement for that. That shit is mind-boggling, man. It is. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Corey. Hello? Hello? Corey. What happened? Like, hello, Corey. The phone just got disconnected. And let me try to call him back. Hold on, guys. We're going to continue, you know, talking about this. So now the phone just died. Okay. Let me call on my cell phone. Give me a second, guys.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
So, what is going on?
Call has been forwarded to it.
Well, we're going to continue with the video. Like, I'm trying to call him, and he's not even picking up. Okay, we got him.
Yes. Hello?
Okay, so we got some more people to the group. Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I know you're trying to get hold of me. I tried to call you on the other
Yeah, the phone, the house phone, you know, died or whatever. But
so it's still connected, so that's good.
So Corey, do you got any thoughts about the video that you just seen?
Oh, I got a lot of thoughts about that. I'm gonna say that this young individual, Eligio Bishop, he's obviously a broken individual, a very broken individual. I said before that he has a lot of good knowledge, but what's her name? Flora Byrne. Some of y'all who follow Nature Boy are probably familiar with her. She done videos on Nature Boy, and she talks about Nature Boy and stuff like that. And she was saying that the people that are part of Nature Boy's camp, the guys that's part of his camp, they don't check him on the shit that he said. The shit that he said that doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Because when he made those comments, those guys that are part of his camp were outside when he said those things. And had they been me, I would have checked his ass. I don't care. And this. I don't have like any serious beef with the guy. Granted, some people think that I should because of his pedophilia, you know, whatever he said he did with his son. But, you know, somebody should check them for that, you know, because that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason that your kid should touch your body parts, your private body parts. There's no excuse for that. There's no way to justify that, Eligio, none. And I'm still baffled, though, on why you said that in the video. But part of me feels like, well, at least you expose yourself. And clearly need some serious healing.
I definitely agree on that. Like, we're not exposing him. He exposed himself. Why would you put something like that on social media on YouTube? And then my thing is, like, he got so many likes on the video. Did anybody even see that part when he's talking about letting his son playing with his dick?
Can I say something?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Corey.
Now, some people I said we said earlier in the video, because we were talking about doing a video like this, and we consulted with some people, and, you know, we didn't want to generate, you know, any type of, because people think, well, you guys are attention whoring, you're trying to get hit from somebody doing this, but we thought about it, and we like, well, this is a serious issue, because nobody is addressing it. And since we were already talking about Nature Boy, you know, so, you know, we need to go ahead and address it. Because this is something he said in his own video. This is not a private video. This is not something that we found out in private. This is something that he publicly addressed about himself. And it baffles me that people like my partner said, like, nobody, I haven't seen a video where they were directly talking about that. Nobody, I never seen nobody directly talk about that. I heard people in video refer to him as a predator, but they wasn't clear on what incident they heard or anything pertaining to him. But we give you evidence right there that he has an issue, that he is indeed a pedophile. As a pedophile, I'm sorry to say, that is a pedophile. That's a pedophilic act. Nick Eligio, and you know that.
Yeah, well, my thing is, like, I don't understand. If y'all follow Nature Boy, like, I don't understand how Pocahontas, she is a woman that was in Costa Rica. She's a part of the camp, and she's pregnant by Nature Boy. So I'm like, how don't she don't know stuff like this, and she's having this, you know, baby, and he feels it's okay to let let his son, you know, touch on his stuff, and he probably even done more. That's probably just a little bit of what he let us know that he did.
Exactly. Michael Well said, why it's important again. I'm going to answer your question. Why is it important again? Why is this, we're talking about important? Because this is an issue.
So somebody asks, like I said, anybody got any questions and stuff they want to ask me personally about why I make Nature Boy videos, about the video that I just, showed. So y'all welcome to, answer some questions.
All right. Rashid said he wants me to call him for a three-way. Can I call him on three-way on my phone?
Yeah, you call him on three-way. But like I said, okay.
Hold on 1 second.
But let me see. Oh, somebody want me to play it again, so I'm gonna play the video again for people who haven't, seen the Nature Boy video. And I'm gonna leave the description in a comment box. That's what I told Corey to do the first time, but it's cool. Let me paste it for y'all. Okay. I paste the video in the comments if you see it. Then I'm just put start at the 30 minute, mark.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, I got our friend Rashid online.
Okay. Rashid. Rashid.
I was gonna say I ain't see the video, so.
Okay. Go ahead. All right, I'm about to play the video again for people who, you know, have not seen the video. And I left a link in the comment box and start at the 30-minute mark. So let me get the camera set up straight. Okay.
Yeah, because I was going to say I'm on your live, I'm watching, I'm trying to, I wanted to see this video you were talking about.
All right, go ahead. We about to play the video again for those who have not seen it. How's the camera? I'll put it down a little bit.
How long is this video?
Oh, no, it's not long. It's just a 5-minute video.
Okay.
I better play.
I say, son, look at the tree. Say hi. He said, Daddy, look, there's another tree. And we're not even in their world. We walking through the concrete jungle, noticing all the fucking trees. We looking at the birds. I want to make my son see real life. She want him to see the fake life because she benefit from white supremacy. And I left my kid. Fuck Nature Boy, he left his kids. But why you don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids around me, other people, kids around me? Because the way I am. See me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little son about Nature Boy. See me, I'm a real human. See my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding, I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen. I say, yeah, look, you got one too. And he laughing. And the moment is over. It's pure. And if I do that with somebody else's kids, and you see how people turned on me over here? You see how people turn on me? Bro, I'm real human, bro. Yeah, that's where that's how I'm with my son. My son try to be, oh, daddy, don't cover up nothing, son. We naked in front of each other. We not naked. It's our clothes. What the fuck is you talking about? My son play with my people. Be like, I say, yeah, you got one too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mama right in front of them. Like a real man. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. I walk around naked. That's how I am, bro. I don't want kids to be ashamed of what we do. We shouldn't be ashamed to make love. Sex shouldn't be something that we're ashamed of. It's a part of life. I was basically talking about, you know, me being a man. And why I don't have kids here, man? Because I embrace my kids. I embrace, and if your kids come here, I'm gonna treat them like my kids. And y'all seen, I'm gonna let the room be here. Y'all seen what people did to me. People came to me in my life. I've attracted some fuck people to me, man. They done came in here, said that they love me, and turned their back on me. And it's people like me that get fucked over. So I'd rather just be my kids here than having other people's kids here, because that leaves an avenue for people, an easy avenue for someone to say, I touched their daughter or I touch their son, or some fuck shit and get me fucked up. Because I'm not changing the way I am because your kids come around. I think I am a child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm pure in my mind and children are pure. I like to embrace the kids. Like, come here, I like to fuck with their psyche. I like to, you know, when I'm a proud father. I'm a proud father. You understand? So I would never let people set me up in that kind of way. I would never let them get me in that kind of way. So my point of saying is this, is that at the end of the day, my child's mother was reaping the benefits of black supremacy as well as white people are reaching. Hey, y'all want to ask him now? Carry on.
Okay. So we showed the video, you know, for those who didn't, you know, see the video. So y'all turned down y'all volume. Y'all got your volume up too high for the video.
I did.
So Rashid, tell me what you think about it.
That man need help. No, that man need help. Like real mental help. Like, I'm serious. And it's like, okay, like the problem with the community, like, you know, specifically black communities, is the lack of acknowledgement for mental illness and a lot of, you know, especially pedophiles and shit like that have mental illness. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I feel like the biggest issue with him right now is he really need help. And I honestly feel like he might be acting out for a cry for help because he needs it. He need help. That's crazy. You cannot say, I would never let my daughter, I never let my daughter touch me in any way, see me, nothing like that.
But Corey,
you know?
Oh, go ahead. But I mean, but Rashid, remember when you was watching the video earlier, I was telling that he has a woman pregnant named Pocahontas, and she about to have a baby by this nigga.
Yeah, well, she better keep her baby close, because I would never in my life ever. First of all, there's ways that you can go about teaching your children to love themselves without them. You don't gotta see you naked for them to learn that, and that's crazy. And just like somebody said in the comment section, you know, I read the comment section, he's trying to force the way he thinks on other people. That's not, no, man, that's crazy. I can't agree with that. And people agree with it because you have a whole, like I said, there's a lot of people out here who wants to think, oh yeah, the way he is, you know, it's not good. And I'm like, okay, I got an example. Okay,
but,
my best friend actually. My best friend's mom, she was very sexual and everything like that, and she was very open like that with her children, right? But she would not be walking around naked body with her. She never did shit like that or anything like that. She just she taught to her children about sex and everything, educating them. But that's one thing, you know, compared to sitting there and really letting your child touch. That's a little on the far side. You can't do shit like that. It's not. Fuck no.
Come on. And my thing is, like, they said, how is this important? I'm like, how come it's not important? He let his son play with his stuff and the stuff that he said. And this leads to bigger issues, like I said, pedophilia in the black community. And when these children speak out, nobody don't believe him because people like Nature Boy, it's just not just him, Eddie Long and stuff like that. And African Man, they got a platform. Or people backing them, or not, or a lot of people that know about it but won't say, you know, nothing about it because they're getting their money from those people.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Money. One thing is money will always make people do whatever the fuck, you know, anybody wants. That's money. Money is the reason that all this evil going on in the world now. Money is a man creation. That's not even nothing created by no nature or anything like that. Money is a man creation. And man creation, and people kill for this, people steal for this, people rob, you know what I'm saying? People lose their lives for this shit.
Yeah. And my thing, let me say another point about Nature Boy. A sister brought up in the comments, she was like, Pocahontas, okay, but I thought they had a rule about babies and why they can't and shouldn't have them. So he made videos, you know, saying that that we shouldn't procreate and stuff, but he just got somebody else pregnant. And how he don't want nobody else kids, you know, in his, you know, in his tribe.
Let me tell you something. Hypocrisy is a man like him, that's his best friend. Because hypocrisy works. And the thing is, people don't know that. The reason hypocrisy works is because a man like him can say, look, I did this for you. You have to do it. You understand what I'm saying? A man like that can say, I did this for you. You don't have to do it. And try to use himself as an example for, you know, to get away with doing what he's doing. That's a pure excuse.
So, do you think Nature Boy is a pedophile, Rashid?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. You can't let no... What the fuck? Who lets a child touch them? Like, we real. I don't want anybody in them comment sections tell me that you let your child touch privacy area. Let one of y'all say that. Get a boot real quick. I'm not flying shit. I'll put you on the block list. I don't even know. That's some sick shit, man. Ain't no excuse for it at all. No. That's it, man. I would never, ever in my life, no. I'm gonna read a comment that. Yeah, I'm gonna read a comment. He said, some lady said, I guess that's what you mean. He pays his direction of brothers to keep them quiet. That's what I'm doing, man, because ain't nobody checks up for that shit over here. Like, all
right, so we gonna get it like a little bit. He's in we at North Carolina now.
Yeah, he's at Monroe, North Carolina. So anybody that's out there, he's at Monroe. He's got studios out there.
But I want to take it further. Like, I want us to get into the psychology, like into Nature Boy. And Corey was telling me how he had a past of being molested and abused as a child, and he grew up in a foster, you know, care system.
Well, I know from a lot of personal experiences, and you know, a lot of people I know that grew up that were like molested and everything like that. I know a lot. They tend to fall, and it's the truth. They tend to fall in to doing that because they don't see it being wrong because it was done.
Yeah, like I can.
Age of development.
And I could talk about a little bit of my personal life. Like, well, I had, you know, an incident with my father dealing with being molested. And from what I know, from what I was told, that my grandfather raped his daughter and then had one of my uncles. And then I had an incident with my dad before, and he was making it like seem that it was okay, and how he did it with my sister and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of this stuff dealing with pedophiles and being molested, most comes from, you know, within the family. It could be aunts, uncles, and stuff like that, and then children grow up and see it and think that's okay. And my father think it's okay because my grandfather raped his daughter, and my grandmother kept it a secret, and they kept the baby, which is why my uncle is here. So, like I was telling y'all before, that's how it hit home to me because it's something that I personally deal with. I never got raped, but I got molested. And I feel like, and from my personal feelings, like I feel like it's hard for like children to talk about it because ain't nobody gonna believe them, and they looking for like somebody to listen to them. And especially like I said, when people that's famous that molest kids and stuff like that, they have a platform, and the people that's backing them is getting money off of them. So when the kids come up and tell somebody, well, they're not gonna believe, they're just gonna brush it under the rug in the Black community. And we do that a lot, and I feel like it needs to stop. and then these children grow up with mental problems that never get addressed. And I feel like too, like I've been watching videos how some states it's like when you get a certain age, like you can't sue the person who raped you or molest you, which I think is some bullshit, because it take time for somebody to actually heal and actually deal with that really happened to them, to come out and speak to people about it, because it's pretty much
honestly, sometimes they never heal. And I have so many, I have a lot of female friends. I have so many female friends who've gone through that situation. They have their guard up. They don't trust men. They sleep around a lot because sometimes they sleep around a lot because they think that's a way of comfort, because they've been through that situation. They went through a traumatic experience, and to try to overcome.
Yeah.
They over-sexualize themselves and everything.
And yeah, from my personal experience, like I said before, what was done with me with my father, like I never healed for that. Like I'm still trying to, build a relationship with my father. Still how after stuff that he's, he did to me. So, and at first I didn't even want to discuss it, because like that's like something really emotional to me. I don't want to say, but I'm like. Fuck it, like it is, it is what it is. Like it's something that happened to me, and
Yeah, it's a hard situation. I know, family. I got family. I have friends. There's so many people I know. And like you said, it's under the rug. A lot of people, especially older people, they kept shit like that secret. Like nowadays, it's more or less try to talk about it. And even now, try to talk about it. Like you said, people try to not put them, leave the kids. I know for a fact that it happens. And like just because sometimes that child seems okay, they're not okay. They fucked up.
Yeah.
They don't know how to handle
and like I want
it's coming from somebody that they're supposed to trust as your parent. Because most of the time that it happens in the family. It happens with people that you're blood.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, and I read stories that be happening to children that's like 4 years old too. Children that's so young that they ain't even develop yet. And I can understand how you can have a sexual attraction to a 4 years old that's not even developed yet. Just period. A kid. So also, yeah, I wanted to share my personal experience, because I've been making videos about Nature Boy. People like, oh, you always making videos about him. Do you hate him and stuff like that? Like I said before, I don't hate Nature Boy. I just don't like the stuff that he says, and I don't agree with everything he say. And I do agree with him about the knowledge that he, share with everybody, which do have some truth to it. But he's, not saying it the right way. And people think something else, and he needs be more specific, what he say. Yeah, and I wanted to talk about other issues too. I want to talk about African Bambaataa. He's another person that's in hip hop. He's actually the pioneer, the godfather of hip hop, and he has people coming out saying that African Bambaataa molested them when they was a teenager, and even grown men coming out and saying that they got molested, by him, or he tried to, and he been doing this ever since the 80s, and he's still doing it. And people in the Zulu Nation are keeping it a secret just because they making money from African Bambaataa.
Of course. Like I said, money. When they say money, the love of money is the root of all evil. So that, and I'm not a Christian or anything, but that the truth is truth. It's truth to that statement, because a lot of people get away with a lot of things because they have money. Like they throw money at it. They like, let's just be real. Like, I mean, look at all this shit going on with all these celebrities now, and all these sexual assault allegations and things coming up. It's really been a long time coming because it's only going to work for so long. But once a lot of people start coming out, it's not. You can't keep that secret hidden because you can't keep doing it and throwing money at it. It's not going to work forever. It's not.
But
it's always going to come out.
But also too, I want to like address Black women because I think a lot of these cases where children get molested is about who their, Black women bring their children around, and they be bringing their children behind, around, bringing men around their children, and they don't even know the man well enough. When they even there, they don't even do background checks. And I feel like Black women definitely.
Both ways too, because don't get it wrong, because there's a lot of women that do it too, and like, let's just be okay. That's like if you're in a relationship and when like how they say when women cheat, they're more discreet to get away with it longer and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it really sometimes it takes them just telling you that they cheated to find out.
Yeah.
Because women are very, very, very discreet when it comes to things like that. They're very secretive when it comes to things like that. So there's a lot of women that have done it too. I've known a woman. Matter of fact, I was 12 and this girl was like 15, and I had my little brother. He was 9, and she was 15. She grabbed this other little girl, this situation that happened, and like told her to do things with my little brother and shit. And I came across that and found out, and I had to witness on her. I told her, I had to tell her parents and everything. Shit. I lost a friend that day, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't want a friend like that. Because if you're doing it now, it only gets worse. All you do is progress. You progress in your wants, and you do things like this more and more. And
yeah, but
I found out because my brother told me, and I was like, well, we're gonna have to nip that in the bud now, because I told her parents. But then come to find out, her father was molesting her since she was 3. I found that out all the way until she was 13.
Yeah, wow.
So she was dealing with that for years, and that's why she would do something like that and think it's okay. And that's sad.
Yeah. And but like, I say women do it, but it's more common with men. Corey, you want to say something? Because me and Rashid just talking. I said, do you want to say something?
I'm listening. I'm trying to sit back and listen. But shout out to Just for joining us, Xavier, Rashid, Chris, all of them, DeAndre, thanks for joining in. I'm a help. The guy Black, he does a lot of videos on meditation. I'm gonna look into the video. I should add him to the phone.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get more into like sex rituals. Like me and Corey did some research, and we definitely found some interesting, disturbing videos about satanic sex rituals and child abuse on children. And some of
me and my partner, we're gonna do a video about that sometime during the week. Like I was saying, referring back to Nature Boy, it's and before I continue with that, the experience you guys have been through, it's very tragic. Myself, I've been through somewhat similar experiences, growing up, and it's very traumatic. It's very traumatic. It changes your mind. It changes your energy, and not all, but a lot of victims of, or a lot of perpetrators of pedophilia, they have been abused as children, and they move to other kids and adults. Now, in that, I feel that that's not even an excuse, because why would you want to put somebody else through something that you've been through and you find it to be traumatic? You feel me? Like, why would you, they hurt you and happen to you, why would you do it to somebody else? That's always my argument when that comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna say this too, because that's the psyche. Okay, all right. We can get into the psyche of that. That there are numerous children that grow up with parents that have alcohol abuse, right?
Yeah.
And you see your parents have alcohol abuse. Let's say they have 3 children.
Okay.
Now, two of those children may grow up and see that their parents have alcohol abuse and divert from using alcohol and anything like that. Where one child normalizes, you know, they're normalized with it, so they see nothing wrong with having alcohol abuse and they continue to drink alcohol. Or vice versa, same with drugs. I have a friend now that I just found out like 2 weeks ago, used to be my best friend too. Used to be my best friend every day with him. I just found out that he was getting high real bad. And his mother used to get high, like real bad when we were growing up. And like he used to come to my house and everything.
Yeah.
You know, and it hurts me because I'm like, you know, I knew what he grew up with. I knew the pain he grew up with and everything. And now he's literally in the same position that his mom was in. And, you know, that hurts. It hurts a lot to see my friend like that. So it's like when you see, when he normalized what he grew up with, because that's, you know, that's the lifestyle he lived for so long. And, you know, as much as, like I said, he used to be my best friend, we lost touch. And I just talked to an old friend of ours when I was actually in the old neighborhood to get my hair cut. And he told me about it, and I'm real upset because he was just doing good. And I don't know, I think he lost his twins. He was supposed to have twins, and he lost it. And then literally right after he lost it, she started cheating on him and stuff because I guess like he was depressed that, you know, he lost the children. They weren't really having sex or anything like that, and she ended up cheating on him. And I think a lot of that has to do with what's going on, you know, because like I guess like when you get down on your luck a lot and everything, he went straight to what he knows because he's seen his mother go through that, and he's seen his mother go through those same struggles, and then because of the drugs, and it made her look like she felt better for a while, and and then the addiction started to come in. It's the same thing. Same thing with, you know, pedophilia, and like a lot of people they see they've had sex with that, you know, they were molested when they were a child, and then they grow up and they, you know, like I said, they normalize the situation because when they have their kid, they're gonna either stray far away or get very close. And sometimes when they get close and then they start doing it because they think that they're fine, because that happens sometimes, they think that they're okay and they're not. And they think that they're fine, so their children will be fine too. And it's just not the case. And I mean, that's what I mean. It's just a psyche. It's a psyche. Like, and it's messed up but it happens. It happens a lot. So, I mean, that's the best answer I have for, like, you know, when you say, how can you do that when you really view it as a traumatic experience? Some of them normalize with it. I mean, like I said, I had that friend, and just come to find out that after all those molesting for years. And she normalized it. So when she did that with my brother and that other little girl at the time, she probably didn't think anything wrong of it because that was what was going on with her for so long. And that's just messed up, but it's just how it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I'm thinking about what has the world come to? Like, I still can't understand how can, you know, people could do that. Yeah, I wanted to touch more on African Bambaataa. You know who that is, Rashid?
Oh yeah, I do.
The hip hop, the godfather of hip hop.
I'm a hip hop connoisseur. I know all about it.
You know him and his how some alleged victims said that they molested him when they were a young age, and I wanted to show people a video. Corey, did you link all the videos to my Facebook?
Oh yeah, I should go to your inbox online and shout out to the video.
Okay.
Where George Ball was talking about African bodies. There was nothing where there was one of African bodies actual victims. I think it was Tariq or something. I posted it in the inbox as well. And, you know, when Tariq goes pretty deep, when he goes into intricate detail about, you know, one of his experiences with African bodies.
So which video is it again? But I can't see the video. Huh?
Go inside your inbox. So just go inside your inbox and so it says Tariq Noel. Go inside the inbox.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, he going detail about what pedophilia.
So when did the molesting start?
Oh yeah.
Let's get into it. When did it start for you?
Right.
What can you remember that it started? I need you to get comfortable. And when I mean a play-by-play, you know, as much as you can. But when did it start? How did it start? When did he call you in the room? Did he like? I want to know.
Yeah.
Like,
So you know, so like we was upstate New York. You know, it was around my birthday. I was like turned 7 years old or whatever. And you know, we went out. We got gifts and stuff. Came back. We had like a little party.
for your birthday,
Yeah.
bunch of kids.
Yeah, cake, ice cream, you know, we had a party or whatever. So like now it's like nighttime at the end of the night, and then he like this girl or woman, but she was a teenager at the time, like she brings me to his trailer. He had like a movie set trailer, like one of those, you know, not trailer
mobile
homes.
homes.
Yeah, not the mobile home kind, but the trailer kind, like the, you know, that the stars go in and change,
Gotcha.
like one of those ones, like smaller than just a house trailer, but like, you know, so so she brings me in there, like, and you know, it's dark in there, whatever, like the TV's on, there's a cartoon porno on the TV.
Can you
A
see it?
cartoon what?
Porno on the TV, you know.
What's the cartoon porno?
Cartoon porno, like it was a bar scene, you know,
I'm
this,
not trying to keep.
you know,
keep
old guy
moving.
drinking at a bar, and then this woman comes in, you know, looking
Can you
all,
see it?
you know, sexy and whatever, titties popping out, all this stuff, you know. So then the men at the bar just start getting aroused, and start looking
I
at
didn't
her.
know they had cartoon pornos back in the days. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, so there was a cartoon porno playing. What happened?
And you know, so you know, I'm inside at this point. He's inside. He's there, like you know, off to the side, I guess. And then the girl that brings me there, she undressed my pants. She starts fondling me.
Wait, the lady?
Yeah, because it was never just me and him. Like, you know, it was always somebody else there. It was always a woman there, you know, or another boy, you know. So like, yeah, he sent her to get me. You know, she starts to you know, undress my pants, starts to touch me, and then I see him like coming over. You know, I see him taking off his pants and like coming over to me, and then, you know, like that was the first incident. You know,
Did they tell you what to do? Like he was telling you what you had to do to him? Some type of stuff like that, or was
like,
it
I mean, you know, like that particular first time story is like that. Like I don't remember everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know he touched me. Like, you know, I don't know. Like he didn't. You know, like it was just that was the first time. But
understood.
How did you feel initially when she started to undress you? How did you feel? Like, did you feel like you needed to stop, or did you feel like you was curious, or you know, you wasn't?
I mean, like, cause I come in there and I see the cartoon porno on, and then you know, so I'm like, I'm like, what is this or whatever, like. Then she starts to, like, you know, play with me, like she takes my pants down, starts to play with me. I think she like gives me head or something. Like she's doing whatever she's doing down there, you know. And then I'm like, you know, like I'm like, oh, the guy's getting horny in the TV, and she's doing this right now, and this is feeling like, you know, like. So it was new to. I'd never been through nothing like that. Like, it was new. Like I didn't.
Yeah, you were 7, so I mean, it had to be your first, you know.
Yeah, and then, you know, like they even have like grooming, like, you know, sometimes they'll have like some of the older girls like show us, like, you know, what private parts are and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's a lot, you know, but like
I be straight up. So that was the first time. You don't really. The first time is really not clear in your mind.
Oh no, it's clear in my mind. It just, as far as
something sensitive you don't want to talk about.
No. As far as did he, you know, have me, like what he had me doing or not doing. You know, I remember things that I've, you know, but just for that particular time, like I can't say if he what I remember.
Okay, that day. Okay.
Yeah, that particular day when it. That's
but
just
when
to say
when did it get? When did that was when did it get? When did it get? And I'm gonna try to be as sensitive as I can. Shout out to my man Hassan Campbell. You know what I mean? He guided us. When I mean guided us, he explained to us what goes on, and privately he did,
I
and
didn't even see nothing.
on camera he did. So I'm trying to be as sensitive as I can, but I'm, whatever you comfortable with sharing with us, we with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to make fun of you. We definitely want to know, whatever you comfortable with. Don't say anything that you're not comfortable with. But I want to, how far did it go?
Well, like he made me give him oral sex. He's giving me oral sex. With the woman there, I had sex with the woman. She gave me oral sex, but so he made me touch it with my hand. He touched my privates with his hand. He kissed me on the mouth one time. He like got me to, he made me penetrate. He got me to penetrate him. Like he tried to get me to fuck him in the ass. Like, I can see it. He tried to fuck me in the ass. Like, and I don't like, and then, sometimes it's like another boy there, or, so like now it's I'm doing stuff with the other boy. The other boy is doing stuff to him.
So, what was the most people in the room at one time?
Would just be like 4 people would be the most.
Okay.
The most. Like,
and when you say he made you try to penetrate him, you was unsuccessful due to because you wasn't in that like.
Yeah,
not trying to.
He tried to penetrate me. Like,
I don't want to know that
like,
part.
He basically like, I mean, because I said try, like, because I like, it wasn't like a, it wasn't
a full penetration.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't. It was a try thing.
You don't mind us saying pause, right? Please.
No, yeah, you can say
no, I'm just saying I hope you don't forget. If we say pause, people like, yo, you joking around.
I could take it, man. I could take it.
Do you feel we joking around, or do you feel that? Oh, okay, good.
Like, I don't, like, I'm doing this because it has to be done. Like,
no, I understand. No. But the point of the matter is not. I appreciate you doing this. I appreciate you helping the people out, not being like the homeboy that that decided not to speak about it. We know who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. We get that later. But I appreciate it. But what I'm saying, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like, because a lot of people, when you read a lot of comments, they're like, yo, you're making fun or you're doing this. I don't want that to come off. I want you to say how you feel. So I ask you these questions. I don't want you, you watching my videos before. So I'm dead serious. So I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Yeah, that's my main objective. Yeah, all right, good, cool.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really talk like that, like.
No, I got you. Now I see it. I see it. Yeah, I know. It's kind of graphic for me, man. I can't even.
Yeah, because if I say like I penetrated him, like I don't know, like somebody might just picture this continuous motion, but it was like a, it was like a, it wasn't as grace, like it was a, it happened, like he got penetrated, but it wasn't like a,
friction. I get what you're saying. So when did it? How long is it going for?
All right, so basically, like for 7 years for me, like basically up until I left, So that's the thing is like, that's why I said the first incident, like the stuff that I particularly couldn't remember I know I saw him coming towards me, and like touch me or whatever, like, but from the first incident to the last incident, like there's been different, times, like different. One time it could have happened like a few times a year, or 5 or 6 times a year. Like, right. Sometimes it could have been, twice in 1 week, or once every 2 weeks or something. Or like, so there's been, this throughout the years that I've been there, like, because there was other people that would be molested too. And then on top of that, this is just the regular wives that he had, or the regular women that he would have sex with, you know. So it wasn't like an everyday thing. Like people would expect like oh, how could he do everything that he was doing and still do this? Like, because he wrote so many books and he did, so, you know, taught so many classes, and whether he had the time to do this, you know. So like,
but what was you feeling at the time? Like, because you know,
Corey,
it wasn't only one time it happened.
So
each time, you know, he calls you back in the room, or someone escorts you over there. Like, what was you feeling when you was on your way back to his room or trailer park or whatever? You know, like, was it like, yo, I'm not going there again, or was it like, okay, it's not that bad, or you know?
Yeah, I mean, so by the time we got to upstate New York, we was pretty much secluded from the world. Like we never left the place, like unless we had a doctor appointment. Like we never left that place unless it was your birthday or something. We went out and got gifts. You know, we was just there, stuck there. So like, and then from happening at a young age, and then the person is your father. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like he's this religious leader, and then it's just like, I think for me that I just kind of created a mechanism to cope with it, like my own, like a defense mechanism, but something to deal with it and cope with it. And then like just him being my dad, and then like the whole Nuwapian movement, or the whole you know, just, you know, like it's like like you're under a spell, and then like you don't know that there's options to take and to do, like, you know, you don't know, like, and then
you feel kind of trapped, basically. You feel like
and then as you get older and you start to like, because I would, you know, he like, I would like one time he gave some of the boys fishing rods in Georgia, because we had a lake. So then, you know, like I didn't get a fishing rod because he was like, oh, like I don't come around no more, like he don't see me no more or whatever. So like, you know, there's little things you do like to try to you know, like for me, I would just avoid seeing him, or avoid, like, you know, like try not to be around as much, or like see.
But if you don't, then he'll kind of make you feel a certain way.
Yeah,
so
like,
you can get back into that good space from him.
Yeah, like he'll give other people stuff and you won't get nothing, or you know, he'll get you stuff or whatever. Like, you know, so like I like, because I don't know, like because it was going on. It was an ongoing thing. It was like, you know, from upstate New York to Georgia, and then now it's like, if we thought we was secluded upstate, we was even more secluded in Georgia, because it's like now we're in the middle of nowhere in the country, like, you know, building pyramids and stuff, and then, you know, we're coming into our teenage years. You know, we're like, you know, late, you know, early preteens and then teenagers. You know, so that's that rebellion era. That's when you start to, you know, we used to
trying to find yourself.
Yeah, like we used to, you know, curse behind adults' backs and stuff like that. You know, so there was certain things that we, you know, we couldn't do. Like we couldn't listen to certain kind of music. We couldn't watch certain kind of movies, or we couldn't, you know. So there was a you know, like, so I don't.
So what made you leave?
Like my mom, like I you know, I wanted to leave before, you know, but I couldn't leave my family there because I had family there. So like my older sister ended up leaving first. She you know, she was the first one to leave, and then we got my other sister out. Like she was the only one to actually run away from there, you know, because there was no phones, and there was a phone in the office, and then there was a phone in the barn where the men lived in the barn. So at this point, I'm living in the barn with the men. So I'm on the phone with my sister that left, and then making arrangements to get my other sister out. So then we brought like her belongings and like trash bags. Like we was taking it up the hill to the trash, but we was really bringing it to the side of the woods. And then the day came, you know, they came and picked her up, and then she ran away, you know. So then,
Mary, you jumping on. Okay, so your older sister left.
Yeah, my older sister left.
So he didn't hold you that.
Well, she kind of like got kicked out, left. You know,
you were allowed to leave.
Yeah, if you could leave if you wanted to. You could leave if you wanted to, like as an adult, I guess. You know, like.
So why your sister got kicked out? What did she do?
Well, okay, so at one point they told us we can get jobs. So she had gotten a job in the outside world, what they call, you know, in Atlanta, and then they was trying to say like that she was flirting with guys on the outside, and they try to, you know, like they try to say that she was interacting with people on the outside, like flirting with, like trying to talk to somebody or whatever the case. So they kicked her out.
How they kicked out? Like they like stoned her and none of that crazy shit?
Nah. They just, they just let her, kicked her out or let
So
her
why?
go.
Okay, so you ran away.
My other sister ran away. So once my first sister left, the next sister, she ran away. Like, we got her out.
How?
My oldest, okay, the sister that Nicole Lopez, she left first, right? She got kicked out. So then she got in touch with her dad. So, she reunited with her dad. So her dad was, was the driver to come and pick up my sister. That was
okay.
That was
your sister just said she wanted to leave and asked your other sister's dad to come pick up.
Yeah, Nicole. Yeah. So the one that left was, was trying to get my other sister out. So they, we made that plan, and then they got her out. So once she was out, my sister told my mom the stuff that was going on. Like,
so you never told your mom yet?
No, I haven't told her yet. Yeah, I didn't tell her.
So your sister was getting molested also?
Yeah, so my mom got 5 kids, and three of us had three of us are not have different dads, and then the last 2 are Malachi York's kids. So the first 3 he molested, like my older sister, my 2 older sisters, and myself. So in my family, he molested 3 people in my family.
And this is Dr. York. Let me go back. Okay. Let me change it. Oh, yeah, but we can discuss Dr. York, because that's what Nature Boy is. Nature Boy is pretty much a modern day Dr. York. I have, huh? Yeah, but I haven't. Well, I got friends that are Nuwapians, but I haven't never talked to them about it, because I remember years ago when I first got conscious, and my friends Justin and Court, and they was talking about the Nuwapians and stuff like that. And they had a whole bunch of books with good information and stuff like that, and they was cool as shit. They made me feel at home, talking about stuff that they, that society is blind to and stuff like that. So I was asked to join before, but I never joined, because I feel like if I'm going to join something, be a part of something, I have to know what it's about. Until I did my research and I found these, claims about him, and personal friends of mine that have friends that was in an Nuwapian nation told him that Dr. York raped his friend's sister or whatever. I said, oh. So yeah. So and I how come the conscious community don't see that? This nigga is nothing but a modern day Dr. York from the 80s. So it's like we repeating the same old cycle over and over again.
One thing I'm saying about Dr. York is that Nature Boy comes straight out. That thing is, he's saying, yeah, it's okay. Yes, I'm going to force what he did. Pedophiles don't have no force for what they did. He has no remorse for what he did. And it seems like it's more like you should be doing that. You try to cover it up as something, well, I'm trying to make sure my son is not ashamed of his body. But in the process of that, doesn't mean that you have sex with your child. Doesn't mean that you have to let your child touch your penis multiple times. No, there's no excuse for that. None. Whatsoever.
And what he gonna do is his child going think it's okay because as he's saying, he let his child touch his penis or whatever. So he probably, gonna go up doing that to somebody else, thinking it's okay because he seen his father do it. But my thing too is like I want to go into some background, history about Nature Boy. So, okay, do you got any links or whatever? You just telling me about the how Nature Boy was molested.
I don't have anything that information on him being molested. I do have information when he was on Black Inc. No, it was Little Kid Boss. An interview he did, I think, this past May. He was saying, I actually heard him being molested, so I can't remember exactly the source I got that from. But I do know for a fact that, he comes from a peaceful background. He was, I think he was in New Jersey, maybe like his third child. Both his parents passed away. And he was adopted by a family, an American family. That's where he got his last name, Bishop, from, because his biological parents are Haitian and American. So he got adopted. I forgot how old he said he was. I think he said he was like 3 or 4, I think. He got adopted by the family. He took on their last name, and he was saying in the video that his mother beat him and abused him. And like I said, I don't have any solid evidence of him being molested. I think I heard some people in the video say that he was, but he clearly has the. I'm not a psychologist. I took psychology in college, but I'm not a psychologist. But based on his behavior, because there are people that who knew him personally that came forward and said that he's been involved in gay sex. He has been a male prostitute.
Wow.
And it's what we're going to talk about in the next show, because the next show we're going to be in the future show we're going to talk about the spiritual side of pedophilia.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah, Corey, do you already got some pictures? I want to see how he look at the stripper.
It's not really going to be another man show pictures, but there's a link to his face. Yeah, like he would follow his old school MySpace page or whatever. And his pictures just been exposed. Some of his pictures have been exposed on videos and stuff like that. But
okay. Do you want to pull those up? Show people? Go to the old MySpace page?
Yeah, I'll just say he had a MySpace page called Tyson Jason, I guess, because I guess he thought he was told.
I got it right here. Let me
see. Hold on. But I found it. I don't want to show the pictures. I'll let you show them.
I was looking for some stripper photos. That's what I want to see.
Somebody said, well, this is good.
Somebody said, as I explained before, we don't have a law enforcement system, so hand him over to the white people. But yeah.
Javon, we were talking about Javon. We were talking about Nature Boy. When I was early in the show, this was someone said that why you change the caption of the video. The caption of the video is Nature Boy semi-cold.
Yeah, so we're not just talking about if y'all, came here before, we wasn't just talking about Nature Boy. Nature Boy was pretty much a starting point for us to talk about pedophilia in the conscious community. And we're talking about like African Bambaataa, Dr. York, and people like that, and how we sweep it under the rug when children come out about what happened to them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Oh, Cora, do you believe the video that I just played about what the boy said about Dr. York?
There's some people that follow Dr. York and feel like these allegations are not true. I can't absolutely say for sure because I wasn't there, but enough people have came forward to expose him, and it was said that he admitted to the crimes and all that type of stuff. So there is some validity to a lot of these stories. That's all I can really say. I mean, ain't no disrespect to Dr. York as far as the knowledge he taught. There's I don't really got deep into his teaching, but a lot of stuff that I picked up on was good knowledge. But as far as a pedophile history, I'm not absolutely for sure. But enough people that came up and expressed their situation with Dr. York, and these people don't seem to have any type of agenda towards them. They're not looking at money towards you. They're not trying to sue the guy. The guy's all in jail. So, people might say, well, they might because he's in jail. Maybe so, but these people don't really have an agenda. They're just saying, well, this is what happened. This is what happened. Saying they were asking him about it. Lord Jamar, you saw the video. You can show the video if you want to. Lord Jamar talks about how, the people that came forward to talk about African Bambaataa, they said that they believe him, like they had no reason to allow him. So, they had to pay from it. They had to pay the court to get any kind of lawsuit.
Yeah.
They saying this is what it is, what I mean? Lord Jamal said that he heard the rumors of African Bambaataa gay acts, stuff like that,
Yeah. I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, like I compare him to Dr. York just because, like, I've read some of Dr. York books because I used to go to the Milwaukee store all the time with my friends and stuff like that. And like Dr. York definitely have knowledge and stuff like that. But I think just like Nature Boy, they taking stuff that they research and learn, and taking it all to some different level type shit that like I don't understand. So
yeah, and it's kind of like with the whole. We don't use Nature Boy as an example for this one because he's one of the most recent for as far as him getting arrested, and there's a lot of controversy surrounding that. The last year or so, he's gained a large social media presence like Young Pharaoh did before. Like, for example, Young Pharaoh grew up late 2015, like 2015, Young Pharaoh grew up.
Yeah.
Next one came next year. It's ironic because they were friends. They were good friends. So they went different paths. So the whole thing's Eligio now. So everybody's following Eligio. And it's like I said, like we said in an earlier video, just not to take away from the knowledge you taught. But this pedophile thing is very serious because he's saying, and people listening to him talking about it's okay to be naked around your children. That's not. And the way he's saying it is that, of course, you come in this world naked. You go to Africa, you got tribes are essentially naked, but it's a different kind of environment there. He's talking about having sex or doing your children. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, like like I said before, like I don't understand how you have sex in front of your children and say he's ashamed of his body, and does he want to be ashamed of the body? So pretty much he explaining, why he did that and make it seem like from what you shared with me before, how pedophiles make it seem that's for the good of the child and that is normal, it's okay.
Exactly. And like I said again, as far as being naked, you come in this world naked. I start out there going. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
No, go ahead. You good? Yeah.
Like I said, you come in this world naked. You go to the African tribes. They're not. Most of them are not completely naked. They have some type of thing around their private areas, but the way Nature Boy puts it is not in that way. Having sex in front of your children touching or genitalia after
Yeah.
That's too much. And to the listeners out there that don't agree with what we're doing, they're thinking, why are you making videos about nature doing this, that, the other? And we're not doing this in an effort to make fun and mockery out of this. I know we earlier said we want to roast the dude so bad, but it was more so, you know, you look at the followers and like, we understand that he has good information.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I understand. Like, I think this was a good video. Like, trust me, like, we didn't roast Nature Boy how we wanted to. I mean, I didn't roast Nature Boy like I wanted to. Trust me, because I could have. But, you know.
And I don't understand why you do, because to that, you go to jail, you go to prison. In Nature Boy, anybody goes to prison. And you know that you did that, there's guys in prison that will kill you or rape you or do and act to you. They know that you were in there for some type of sexual deviancy pertaining to children. They go in there and say, okay, we're going to get this nigga to work. Our guys tell me straight up that
yeah, but I just want to tell the people who just joined this video that if you look at the comments, scroll up, I posted a video of the of Nature Boy saying what he said about him playing with his son's stuff, and it start at the 30 mark. So if you want to view that, you know, or you could, I guess, scroll, back when I played the video 2 times or whatever. But it's there for people who just join in, and want to see it.
Oh yeah, of course. So the video, I think you had to wait for live videos in to go back. I'm not too sure, but my thing is that pedophilia, there's no excuse for pedophilia. I'm not saying, I'm a little bit more, I'm a little bit more forgiving and understanding, which a lot of people be mad at me for.
I don't know, Corey. You shouldn't be. I'm not forgiving and understanding. Like, even if it didn't happen to me, but I'm definitely not forgiving of understanding what Nature Boy did. Because, like I said, I share my personal experience with y'all, about what happened with, me and my dad. And so I don't have no remorse. Especially, like I said, it's something I personally went through and struggled with, and I'm still, working on building a relationship with my dad.
I fully understand that, and I'm sorry you go through that. I told you in the past before. Also offer my love and support to you. With the whole Nature Boy thing, I do think this guy needs some serious healing, because if you don't go on video and think that's cool, because let's you like that, baby, that's a serious neurosis. That's a very serious neurosis. And and if you're going out there and doing videos about it, saying it's fine to do that, that's
but
say it like you don't even have, like you say it like you don't even think anything. You don't even think anything's wrong with that. Like you don't think anything's wrong with it. You're saying on video, that's very narcissistic. I'm staring my ass off, man.
Yeah.
Narcissistic and very egotistical and very sick. I'm sorry that it'd be one thing if he did it and felt bad about it when it changed, but he's saying it like it's wrong. And this guy is old enough to know what he's doing is not right. Old enough to know that. So, I'm thinking of what you said, like, Judge said that, we should recommend that we get the law enforcement involved in this. That's not bad advice. That's not bad advice at all. They can call me a snitch, but it's something that he said in his own video. So
let's turn the light on.
We incriminate
yourself.
But like I said, we're gonna cover more in future videos. We're gonna do a video this week. We're gonna get more into like the whole side of it. You know what I mean? My girl right here, she gonna put you on game. She knows a lot of things, so she gonna tell you what she knows.
Yeah.
And next week she gonna put you on with some good knowledge. Because she educated me on some things, man. I didn't even know, and I studied this shit heavily the last 10 years. And she got me on that. So, she gonna put you on game, and the lady, she told me she gonna do another video coming up. I'm gonna
Maybe
check that,
is.
but
How long has the video been? I said, how long has the video been?
the video been.
I mean, how long have you done the video? You know what I'm saying? My bad.
How long the video's been going?
Yeah. How long has the video been going?
It's been going. So we started like I think at 8:10.
Okay, what time is it?
We've been live about an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh wow, time go by fast. Damn.
But yeah, I mean, you want something else to say? I think we should.
You wanna wrap it up?
Yeah, we can bring some more heat in the next show. You know.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna do another video. We're gonna do a video basically gonna be talking more about sex rituals and stuff and videos we found, information about that. We're gonna even go deeper into pedophilia. This was just a video just to talk about issues in the Black community, of course, Nature Boy and stuff that I found out that Corey shared with me. I didn't even know anything about this, so he shared this video, you know, with me. If y'all want to watch it, I'll post it in the description box. And yeah. Want to say something else, Corey?
Yeah, you know, Ray said, we want to put you on game, and give you synopsis, and the main reason, what sparked the video, honestly, was Nature Boy. We weren't exposing him. Yeah, well, he exposed himself. We didn't really expose him. We just pointing to the fire. That's all. The fire's already there. The elephant in the room is already there. It's right there. I don't know why y'all didn't see it, but it's right there. That's all we doing. So we're not really exposing anything about it.
Yeah, we're not exposing Nature Boy. This is stuff that he put out himself. He exposed himself. Like I said before, why would you put this on social media for everybody to see?
Exactly.
I'm like, this was definitely a good video. I definitely enjoyed, talking, it was a good conversation talking about it, but, sharing my experience, what I went through and stuff. I told you my struggle, my incident that I had. So, yeah.
Exactly. But, great job. You did a great job. Shout out to Rashi, for your input. We appreciate that greatly. Appreciate that greatly. And, to everybody who commented. Negative, positive, we don't matter, We appreciate the feedback. But we're going to hit y'all with some later on,
Yeah. So, I want to thank everybody joining. We about to get up out of here. It's late now. It's like, what time is it? Like 9:50. Like, we started this video at 8. Like, I'm getting tired. I ain't even eat dinner. I'm just over here eating snacks through the whole, video. So, yeah. So, we'll definitely do a video coming up soon. We'll let you know. We'll share it. Good night. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Listen to what me, Corey, and Rashid had to say. Yeah. Peace.
Peace, y'all.